Your pregame coverage starts at 6:30 on 102.5 The Bone. The game will be televised on the Spot, Tampa Bay, Channel 66. I'm Steve Verstick with your Lightning Update.
102.5 The Bone, the official broadcast partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives on 102.5 The Bone. The cars. The drivers.
I'm not surprised, and anybody who is should rethink their NASCAR knowledge.
And all the left turns you can handle. Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ulm Jeep Ram. #1 in the country. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's arm.
And now, it's the Mike Calta Aftershow. With your host, Johnny B.
Yeah, we're here, baby. What's going on? Happy Merry New Year, everybody. It's the Mike Out the After Show. Was I talking to JoJo off air and just almost forgot to start talking when the music ended? No. Why would I do that? I'm a professional. Why would I kick off 2026 like a jack-off? Not this guy. I'm Johnny B, everybody. Thanks for being here for what is now year 2 of the Mike Calta After Show, hosted by Johnny B. And, of course, co-hosted 4 days a week by this person when she is not dealing with life and not being able to be here. And I get it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for being here for 2026. It is JoJo.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm in a great mood.
Happy New Year.
I'm in a great mood.
You are, and I love this.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pumped up, man.
You were bending and kicking and stretching your way into my office this morning.
I know everybody does this at the first of the year. If you go to every gym right now, they're packed because everybody, New Year's resolutions. I mean, new year, new me. Yeah. But I know it sounds cliche, but this really is. Like, I'm locked in, Joj. I'm locked in. I'm feeling good. Like, I'm feeling so good right now.
Oh, good. I love that. I will keep it up.
It's only been 5 days, and I'm not going to say what my weight is right now, but I am weighing in every day again.
Okay.
Ian and I are having a competition. I know he's in his van right now listening, and I know he's locked in. We're having a little friendly competition.
This is great.
My brother James is involved. We're accountability buddies, so we're
Is there a bet on the?
not with my brother and I. My brother and I, it's just every morning I send him a picture of my scale.
Okay.
He sends me a picture of his scale.
Okay.
That's accountability, so that we talk about it. It's funny to be as fat as I am, and I'm giving people pointers on weight loss. But the fact is, I've done it successfully and then reverted so many times.
It happens.
But I know how to do it. I'm not professional by any means, but I'm pretty solid when it comes to eating high protein and intermittent fasting. I did it 3 years ago, lost 120 pounds, and I just slipped up over the last several months, like really just fell deeper and deeper into old habits. And I knew I was doing it. It wasn't like one of those things where, I didn't see it coming. No. Ian and I talked about it for a long time. I was like, man, I'm in a bad place right now. He's like, me too, Playboy. And I'm like, what are we going to do about it? It's like, we're gonna lock it in, but let's get past the holidays. Because get past the holidays. How am I not going to go to your parents' house and have 7 fishes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be an asshole. I'm not going to do that.
No, my God.
God, it was one of the best days of my life.
They would have been so offended.
Oh, I would have been offended. So
what's your bet with Ian? Did you discuss it already?
I think the irony. I think we're gonna the loser has to pay for dinner.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna go to a nice dinner. You know,
Sure.
And, yeah, why not? A little reward.
Love it.
But right now, though, after I weighed in, and I'm too embarrassed to even say what my weigh-in was on New Year's morning.
Okay.
Because it was so more than I thought it was going to be, but it really jarred me even harder into focus.
Okay.
Like I was angry for about 2 hours. I just looked in the mirror and cussed myself out.
Yeah.
It's like, you fat ass piece of garbage.
I also? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I also? And I know it's part of like your shtick.
Yeah.
But I think you constantly saying
Yeah.
is putting that in it like.
Oh, I
out
agree.
there.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's another thing I'm focusing on.
Like that self.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's funny on stage, right? Like.
And sometimes.
Yeah. But
if there's somewhat of a story behind it, but
Right.
I think it's hard because I know it's part of you, so it's a natural thing to want to talk about.
Yeah.
And kind of lean on and be that self-deprecating before somebody else is.
Right.
I
got it.
But maybe let's turn it around.
I've been thinking about that.
You stud.
I've been thinking about it too. Yeah. I think the more I abuse myself,
Yes.
verbally and
Yes.
mentally,
Yes.
it's not good for my overall mental well-being.
100%.
So I'm kind of like working on that too. And right now,
it's all part of it.
Yeah, right now over the last 5 days, I know it's only 5 days, right? But in 5 days, I feel like I've mentally completely locked in and turned myself around. But I'm also having these conversations with myself where I'm like, you know what, dude? You can't constantly crap on yourself.
Correct.
And not just for my physical appearance and not just for my health, but like everything, whether it be my status in stand-up comedy and radio or financially.
Put that energy out there.
Yeah,
That's what you're going to get back.
Instead of being negative. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
which, by the way, I say that to you,
Yeah.
knowing that I need to say that to myself
Sure.
also. Yeah.
Yeah. And look, I'm the same way. I could tell people stuff all day long, and then am I going to act on it?
Yeah.
So this is now me trying to act more on things that I know are good for me, and I know are going to have positive results. Because at the end of the day, like if you want to be successful, you have to act successful. You have to do things that are going to surround yourself with positive, successful energy, and it comes down to who you interact with. Do you want to interact with negative losers, or do you want to interact with positive, successful people? And this is one of the things I talk about all the time, but do I act on it all the time? Not really.
Right.
But also, like, as far as like getting back to eating right and all that, and moving around and living a healthier lifestyle like I did 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Everything else that stems from that is positive. So if I want to be successful in radio, more successful in radio, like I feel like I already am, but if I want to be more successful and do better things, and same thing with stand-up and everything else, getting myself physically and mentally healthier, that is going to play into that big time,
100%.
So it makes you more marketable when you're physically in a better place, when you're mentally in a better place, and your attitude's in a better place. So I get it, and there's no reason for me to be the way I've been the last few months. Like,
I think
it sucked.
the majority of people go through.
Well,
that.
When you're an entertainer, and this is music, this is comedy, this is radio, this is a lot of stuff. We're wired a little differently, right? So, it's a nice way of saying we're kind of crazy in a way.
Sure.
Right? And some of the crazy can be toxic to yourself more than others. And, and I got to find a way to refocus that craziness in a positive way. And right now, I'm locked in.
Good.
In a good way. So
I
want
love
to stay.
this.
I want to stay where I'm at. I'm back to my intermittent fasting.
Which I keep is just the way to go.
It feels great.
Yeah.
And I'm cut out all the sugar. I was eating so much sugar for the last few months.
Yeah. Well,
It just makes you feel like crap. Like, it really does.
Yeah.
Tastes good, but you feel like crap all day long. Right now, I've got more energy in 5 days of just going back to my old ways and the positive ways, and mentally focused, everything. My wife and I joined the gym, which is funny because everybody joins the gym at the first of the year.
Yeah.
And I saw a bunch of fatties in there with us joining the gym. And I was like, look, the difference is with me, I don't like to spend money and not use it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? whether it's buying anything for the house, anything like that. Is
it an annual?
No, it's month to month.
Okay.
Which is fine. But the reason why I did that is because I don't know, being in radio, what kind of opportunities are going to arise, you know?
Sure.
I don't want to do an annual membership to a gym and then I get an endorsement to another gym.
Right. That's
you know what
true.
I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the same reason why, we've been renting for so long and not really trying really hard to buy a house, because although I'm in my 50s, I'm still kind of a budding radio personality. So what happens if I get, a job offer in another market?
Sure.
I'd like to be able to go take that if it was a good offer,
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of things that play into that. And also, if I'm not on radio tomorrow, if I come in tomorrow and they say, hey, we're going a different direction, then I might be back on the road doing stand-up full-time again.
Yeah.
So do I want to buy a house if I'm on the road all the time? There's a lot of things that play into it.
I don't think you want to buy a house now anyway.
Exactly. That's the main part is the market has sucked. Big fat
Rent.
balls. Yeah. So there's all that plays into it. But the one thing I can control is how I treat myself and how I, my everything I do as far as what I put in my body and all that stuff. So I feel good. I feel really, really good. I've lost a ridiculous amount of weight in 5 days. I don't want to say how much because Ian and I are weighing in on Thursdays.
Good.
So if you're listening, Ian, you better be on your game, because this Thursday you're gonna be like, what? How's that even possible? I know. So
okay. Well, I love this.
I have a goal. My goal is 40 pounds by the first cruise, which is February 20th.
Okay.
Which I should put those. I should go into the thing and put my request for days off in.
Oh, yes.
I don't even know how to do that. But I always just tell John Brennan, guess what?
I think that's fine.
Not gonna be here. But so that's 6 weeks away. And then
okay.
Then the goal is to have 70 off total from
So then another 30?
by Calta Cruise, which is April.
So like another 6 weeks.
Well, no. Calta Cruise from February, that's like
March and April.
8 more weeks, right? Something like that. Yeah, 6 more. Is that only 6 more weeks?
I mean, from your first.
From February 20th? Holy crap. Yeah, so I'm trying to do, from my weigh-in on January 1st, I'm trying to lose 70 by Calta Cruise.
All right. So let's see.
Yeah.
So you started on the 1st.
Yeah.
So this is 1 full week, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
5, 6. So you basically have 7 weeks until the 20th.
40 pounds in 7 weeks,
That's
right?
fine. And then you have, are you counting the week of your cruise? You're gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to eat like crap on that
4,
February cruise,
5,
but I'm going to work out
6.
like crazy.
You have another 7.5
Yeah.
till Calta Cruise from.
Easy.
Yes.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm telling you. I'm locked in, bro. Locked in, dog.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited. If you want to call us, you can. 800-771-1025. Johnny B. Tampa on all social media. Joanne Petrella on all social media. And I got a lot of people behind me, too, which is really, really cool. Like, a lot of my friends are gym rats. A lot of my friends, are former fatties and stuff like that. And the cool thing is they're always down to help me out. So,
yeah. And I think to have people tag you in their stuff so you can be like, inspired by others. You post your stuff when you're cooking things, when you're working out, and inspire others.
I don't really want to be and I know you've told me to do this, I don't want to be a weight loss journey influencer. I that's really not my thing. When I lost 120 pounds 3 years ago, I didn't post any things like, if you saw me, you knew I lost weight. It wasn't like, hey, here's my before and after. Oh, you know what I mean?
Be proud.
I know. I just feel like a lot of people are like, look at me. Okay.
I'm not saying you have to be like, this is me. 5
I see a lot of
putting my socks and shoes on. I'm just saying oh my God, I made a delicious recipe. Here it is.
Okay, the recipes and stuff, but as far as before and afters, I say.
Oh, I don't think you need to do that.
I think
you could do it at the end.
The girls do it, it's kind of cool, but when the guys do it, I'm like, bro, you thirst trapping right now, kid? What are you doing?
Listen, I love it. I think you should be proud. Y'all are working hard, and
well, if you see me, you see me. Like when I lost 120 pounds 3 years ago, my wife lost 100 pounds. You would see pictures of us at a radio event, and people are like, holy crap, that's cool. But neither one of us did before and after pictures. Like, this is my weight loss journey.
Oh, you should.
If I could do it, you could do it. When people say that, if I can do it, you can. Shut up. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different situation.
Yeah.
Shut up, moron.
But if you can do it, I could do it.
I mean, I think motivating each other, like what my brother and I are doing, what Ian and I are doing. I got different listeners that are trying to lose weight I'm interacting with right now. And
that's what I'm saying. I think there's more people out there that could benefit from your knowledge, especially having done it before.
Yeah, I know. And I feel like I do have a certain obligation to my listeners.
Yeah.
You know, who believe in me and listen to me and trust the things I say. If I'm going to tell them where they should go eat bad food, then maybe I can also see
tell them where to go to eat good food.
That's true.
Yeah.
Support them in that too. I will. I just don't want to seem like you're 5 days into eating right again, and now all of a sudden you're holier than thou, and all of a sudden you're Richard Simmons. Calm it down. You know.
I think I would love to see you make a workout video.
I'm meeting a trainer today, baby.
I would watch you bounce up and down on a trampoline. I think that it's a certain level of accountability for yourself also when you do that, because now you have more eyes on you.
Sure. And
to help uplift you and to be like, hey, you didn't post whatever in a few days. Like,
right. You know who I think is really going to help me out with this whole situation now too?
Me?
I hope so, but no.
Yell at you every day.
They talked about him today. Jelly Roll, like what people are seeing with his success.
Yeah.
Now he's making rooting for big fat guy losing weight even more trendy than it's ever been. The last time a guy got that much publicity for losing weight, it was stupid Jared from Subway, and that didn't work out too well in the long run. You know what I mean? But Jelly Roll was one of these guys that everybody loved when he was 500 and something pounds.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, look at this guy. He's so sweet. He's so nice. Now he's 265 pounds. He's on fitness magazines and all that. And now it's inspiring other people. They go, oh, man, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if you want to emulate your heroes. I'm not saying he's my hero. I like him. He's cool. You know? He's very nice to me and my wife when we met him. You know, super super nice. But I wouldn't say he's one of my heroes in the industry or anything. You know,
that's okay.
But I respect him and I love to see what's happening with him. I love the positive energy he throws out and all that stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I like where I'm at right now. Good. And I want to stay locked in. That's all I'm saying.
I love it.
Yeah. How was your New Year's? What did you do? What did you celebrate?
New Year's?
What did you do? Yeah, your New Year's. What did you do?
I celebrated New Year's.
Yeah, like at home? Did you go to a party? What did you do?
Oh, no, home.
Me too.
We just
me and the dogs.
Chill. What did we do during the day?
You did the early thing for Ev?
Oh, maybe not on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then we always get like Chinese food and we watch and hang out. Some of my neighbors had fireworks early, which my daughter loves fireworks.
Yeah.
And I got her like some sparklers and stuff. So we just hung out and she was in bed, I don't know, by like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Wow.
And I
no ball drop?
And I watched Stranger Things.
No ball drop, your mom? On your face?
Oof, I wish. I mean, I literally finished Stranger Things, and then I watched the ball drop, and then I was in bed by like 12:05.
My wife had to work on New Year's Eve, and I wasn't booked, so I got invited to a few parties and stuff, and I was like, my dogs get all anxious with the fireworks, so I'm just going to stay home, chill, watch some college football, relax.
Yeah.
It was my last night of eating like a jerk-off.
Good.
So I went all in, boy. That night, I went to my favorite ghetto drive-thru, the Salem's, and got a bunch. Oh, it's the food, man. They know how to season it. And I got a bunch of fried fish and fried scallops and fried whatever. And I sat there in my movie room with my dogs, and I just ate a bunch of stupid food, knowing the next day I was weighing in.
That's good, though.
Yeah, which I think it kind of helped me weigh in at the absolute fattest I could weigh in at.
Which is, that's what.
Yeah. So when I weigh in next Thursday for the first time with Ian, he's going to be like, what the hell? But probably 5 pounds was just sodium from that meal I ate. I mean, just swollen.
Yeah.
But, so it was very low key. I'm glad there wasn't any drama. I was worried about weird stuff popping off, at different big parties. But it looked like Tampa stayed pretty safe for the most part. So that was good.
It was good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty happy. I got a ton of notes from this morning's Mike Calta show.
So many things happened.
Everybody's back, baby. I mean, we got people transitioning, people getting bit by animals. We got, Galvin's News was lit as always. I'm talking like the kids. It's a new thing I'm doing.
Artificial inseminations.
Boy.
So many things.
Lots of things happening. Man, when he talked about somebody that used to be on the bone transitioning, I had a couple people in mind, but it wasn't who I thought. It wasn't who it ended up being because
I don't know this person.
Yeah, because you weren't here.
No.
I was only here for about 6 months until he wasn't on the station anymore. So
I mean, I'm sure he was here when I wasn't, when I was on weekends. So I just didn't know.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I would like to.
But I want to. Did you pull up the picture? I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Did he? I didn't even look to see.
It's on the Mike Calta show page.
Okay.
It's disturbing.
Okay.
Yeah, to me it is. But we'll do that, and we'll try to recap some other stuff. A lot of things I have in here. Goals for this year. Things that I wanted to do, like have people call in and say what they liked or didn't like about the first year of me being on the Mike Calta After Show and all that jive. But yeah, congratulations to all of the shows that in a new time shift and everything. That year flew right by.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Sitting show. The season 2 starts today. Garabo and Mo. Season 2 starts today. JP on the bone.
Yep.
Starts today. Everybody's back. So pretty exciting stuff. And a lot of people got really good breaks. Some of us worked really, really hard during the break. Myself, Ian, and Dizzy. But yeah, we're all back, man. I'm excited about it. Let's take one call before we go to. They've been holding forever.
It's gonna be great.
It's got to be good,
it's gonna
right?
be great.
The first call of the year,
always
can't be bad. Hello, you're on the Mike Calta After Show. How can I help you?
Hello, you guys.
Told you it'd be good.
Good morning.
What's up? How are you?
Good morning, JP and JoJo. I'm so happy y'all are back. This is DJ. I just want to say you killed it. You nailed it on your when you guys. I'm telling you. When you did part of the,
bless you. Sorry.
Not the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Filling in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Thanks.
I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was smiling ear to ear.
It is always great to hang out with Ian and do 4 hours of radio with him early in the morning like that. So, yeah, it's nice.
It was nice to have live radio over the break.
We're happy to do it.
Absolutely. Oh, my gosh. That was the best part of it. That was the best part of it. And I just want to say real quick, Johnny B, you're talking about this. I totally get it. What you're talking about with losing weight and then a whole 9 yards. And you're an inspiration to me. I'm older than you by a few years, but you're an inspiration to me. And, I always think to myself, we've got to change that mental tape in our head, meaning you can do it, but you are doing it. That's the thing.
Hell yeah.
That's the key. And you keep telling yourself, I'm doing it. I'm going, baby. Like you said, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
So
yeah. That's how my personality is. If I lock in on something, my ADHD, it might be a bad thing, but when it's a good thing, then I want to stay where I'm at. So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah. Well, I love you guys.
Love you. You're the best.
I'm so happy you're back.
Yeah, we're back, baby.
Have a great one, you guys.
You too. Bye. Merry New Year. All right, let's take a break. I am already over, and I don't want to be. Hey, what's worse, being a Bucks fan or a Ravens fan? Let's talk about it.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
Went to the doctor to get checked out. He said, everything looks really good. Do want to let you know, though, you are pre-diabetic. And I was like, who isn't, right?
From King of Queens and his comedy specials, Kevin James brings his new tour, Eat the Frog, to Ruth Eckerd Hall, Friday, January 16th.
Do you have diabetes? He goes, no. But I go, could you get diabetes? He said, I guess so. I go, let me tell you something. You're pre-diabetic.
Don't miss comedian Kevin James live. On sale now at rutheckerdhall.com.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota is having a happy renewal year sale. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and doors, plus no money down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. That expires on the 31st of January. Superior products, exceptional service, bestwindowsflorida.com for renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota. License number CGC 1527613. bestwindowsflorida.com.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Embassy Suites, USF, 3705 Spectrum Boulevard in Tampa. Discounts at the seminar only. 1-800-875-PASS. CamtechSchool.com.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Oh, we're going to be so late for the concert at Tampa Riverwalk. We should be there by now.
I just need to stop for gas real quick. I know a cheap place down Meridian Avenue.
Are you serious? We're going to miss the show because you're driving out of the way for cheaper gas? Just use Upside.
What's Upside?
Upside is great. It's a free app that gets you cash back when you buy gas.
Wait, you mean I can get money back just for buying gas?
Yep, and it really works. I've actually made around $200 this year already. Now pull over so you can download Upside before we miss the concert.
Pulling over? You had me at $200.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back when you buy gas in Tampa. Use promo code RIVER to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. Get the Upside app and use promo code RIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's code RIVER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Offers vary by user and location at participating merchants. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Dan owed an unbelievable amount of money to the IRS.
I got behind on my taxes. It's a horrible feeling.
He was in denial.
And when I got those letters from the IRS, you wanted to act like they didn't exist.
Finally, Dan turned to Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima got me a settlement with the IRS. These people are really people-friendly. It was every bit of a new lease on life for me.
The fast action and the great results made Dan's head spin.
I felt like I was in a dream, but it's real, and I have paperwork to prove it. They got the job done, and life is good.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation.
If you're worried about what's going to happen with the IRS, stop worrying. Make the call now.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
The real story in lab-grown diamonds is the outrageous markups other jewelers are charging for them.
That's Brian Stamey, Vice President of International Diamond Center.
Jewelry stores are marking up lab-grown diamonds as much as 800%. It's insane.
So instead of continuing to see customers overpay, IDC is changing the game.
For our customers, we have secured direct access to a wholesaler of fine quality lab-grown diamonds. Every size, every shape. IDC will facilitate the purchase at wholesale pricing directly from the grower. Look, we will always stand behind natural diamonds. But if a customer wants a lab-grown option, we can at least make sure they aren't being price gouged.
International Diamond Center.
For over 4 decades, IDC has stood for one thing above all, protecting our customers. No games, no inflated prices, just the diamond you want at the fair price you deserve.
So don't overpay. If you want a lab-grown diamond, come to IDC and save thousands. International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online, shopidc.com.
If you're thinking about selling your home, what is keeping you up at night worrying? Will I sell on time? Will I leave money on the table? What if I can't find a home after I sell mine? This is John Senning reminding you to call Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty. He has solutions for all of these worries, so leave the worry to Jeff. Google Team Borum or go online to jeffborum.com.
I used to talk about the weather as small talk. Now I talk about McValue deal days at McDonald's. A 4-piece Chicken McNuggets Happy Meal for just $2.99 on Sundays? I'm chit-chatting about it. 6-piece Chicken McNuggets for just 99 cents on Wednesdays. catch me yapping all day, dude. I'm not even mad about it. You want deals? You need the app. Get 99-cent McNuggets and a $2.99 Happy Meal only in the app. These deals will definitely give you something to talk about. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Valid Sundays and Wednesdays in January and February at participating McDonald's. Valid once per day. Must opt into rewards.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com. This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. A little bit of fog this morning, then sunshine returned with a high temperature today, back up into the mid-70s for you. Should be a nice evening overnight, getting back down into the upper 50s. There will be more patchy fog late tonight. That'll burn off quick for your Tuesday, though, and tomorrow's high goes right back into the upper 70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show. 102.5 The Bone. January 5th, we're back, full crew. I am Johnny B. Along with me, that is JoJo, everybody.
Hello.
It's one of my New Year's things. More Kendrick.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do it.
More old Kendrick. Not exactly more Kendrick, but more music that's upbeat and get you hyped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm here for it.
I like the slow songs. I'm quite the crooner, but at the same time, need more of this. You know, more good rock, more good rap, more good, positive. Pump it up.
I'm loving the sign of you.
I'm gonna kick through a goddamn wall today. I'm telling you, I'm fine.
I love it.
800-771-1025. So the disappointing Tampa Bay Buccaneers season could not have ended more fitting than how it did over the last couple of days.
You stop.
Absolute collapse in the middle of the season. Very disappointing. I mean, super disappointing, right?
It was sad.
Very sad. I would say sad is a good word.
Yeah, I'm sad about it.
Annoying, sad. Yesterday turned to anger. And the reason why I was angry yesterday, I was pissed off that the Bucs, who have the talent, Todd Bowles, although I feel like his time is up here, right? I like Todd Bowles.
Yeah, it seems that way, but who knows? I mean,
sometimes you just gotta make a change, right?
Yeah.
It's just how it is. It's like when you're in an amicable relationship, but it's kind of the love is gone. You know what I mean? You go, yeah, I've been in relationships like that before. Not both my marriages; those ended really bad before the third one. But where you go, you know what? I don't dislike you. You don't dislike me, but it's.
But didn't they say? And I'm so terrible. But we've had has it been every year we've had a different offensive coordinator for the last?
Sure.
So maybe sometimes it might take a minute to get into.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. There's a thing where you see the players not playing to their full potential, and the players are saying this throughout the year.
Yeah, I mean,
you hear them saying, yeah, I should have played better. Yeah, or when they finally win a game, like they won Saturday barely against Carolina, right? Barely. In the rain. I heard players saying, and I'm paraphrasing, but the vibe was, yeah, we really played with a lot more spirit today. Where was that spirit for the other games? You only got 17 games a season.
Yeah.
That spirit should be there every day.
Yeah, you should have never been in the position where your future was dependent on anybody else, especially the New Orleans Saints.
Right.
So, which, by the way, they would have won the game if they would have just made both of their field goals, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, see, that's what angered me. The fact that I had to watch a Saints-Falcons game. Yeah. You made me do that.
Made me do that.
It made me root for a team. Because
I know.
If I had to root for either one of those teams, I would feel sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Those are our two most heated rivals, even more than the Carolina Panthers, right? For some reason, if I had to, rate the divisional rivals that I hate the most, it would be Saints 1, Falcons 2,
100%.
Panthers 3. And to make me watch that game to see what our fate would be.
I know.
You made us do that. You made your fans
I mean, in the whole game, because it came down to the last minute of the game.
All you had to do was win one of the last 4 games, and you would have been locked in with a crappy record. You would have won the damn division.
Yeah.
All you had to do is beat the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Who got destroyed yesterday.
Yep.
All you had to do was beat the Falcons in prime time when you were up by 2 touchdowns with 8 minutes left. You couldn't do that. You couldn't beat the Saints at home.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely didn't deserve to go.
You got me talking like Sebastian Maniscalco.
But then, you somehow you win and you beat on Saturday and
you didn't deserve it.
No, but then I'm like, okay, well now we're here, so they didn't deserve it.
You put us in this position.
I'm glad that they won their last game at home this season.
It's for nothing.
Now figure it out for next year.
It's for nothing, no. It's for nothing.
Get better. Heal your bodies.
Get better. Heal your body. Every team is hurt. Every team is sore. They're professional football players.
What does it matter? They're done. They can heal their bodies now.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm hearing all the excuses. I'm hearing the excuses all year long now. I heard Mike Calta said it this morning. He said, I think the injuries were why they lost. And look, he's not wrong, but every team's injured. Yeah. Every team is hurt. Now, they had some key injuries. So you know who else had key injuries this year? If I had to say a team that was banged up more than any other team that got really effed in the A when it comes to injuries, they're in the playoffs. That is the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
They were without their quarterback for a long time. They were without the running backs always hurt. They lost their middle linebacker. Their tight end was out for a long time.
I know that because I had Kittle in my fantasy league.
Offensive linemen, wide receivers. All these guys were banged up. The 49ers were decimated.
Yeah.
But they found ways to win. Why? Because they have a really good head coach. They have a fantastic GM. I mean, I'm not saying Jason Light's not a good GM, but I'll tell you John Lynch right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're making good moves. They went and got Christian McCaffrey.
But I also think that that's the difference of having somebody in that seat that's been a player that sees it from a different perspective. Where
Jason Light was a player back in the day.
But a John Lynch player?
Nope.
Right.
Not Hall of Famer. He'd be the first one to tell you that.
Yeah.
No, but the point is, whatever happened, and I don't know what it was. You could blame Todd Bowles if you want to. And look, Todd Bowles knows this. When you're the head coach, it's gonna trickle up to the top.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to take the blame because.
Well, not him. He'll pass the buck on to everybody else.
I don't know. But
that's how it's been.
It has sounded. He has said, "I got to coach. We got to coach." But my thing is, I think it's more.
You're running the same place. Your poor Bucky Irving. I mean, that guy needs to just soak and cream his body for the next 6 months, and he took the brunt of it.
Yeah,
let's run the same play, and they're gonna. I mean, they killed him. These last 4 or 5 games, we're just trying to run the ball right up the middle, and it's not happening.
It was the most pedestrian game plan and this is the thing that pissed me off. I feel like, and I hate to say anything bad about Todd Bowles because I truly like Todd Bowles as a man, as a person. I think he's charismatic. He's funny. I like his perspective on things. I like how he coaches, his demeanor. I like everything about him. I like how he handles the media for the most part. I like Todd Bowles. I feel like if the opportunity arose, I could be I could be friends with Todd Bowles. He's my kind of guy.
Okay.
But I'm not going to sugarcoat anything and lie at what I'm seeing, the product that I'm seeing and that we are seeing. And I put this out on all my social media on Saturday. I compared their offense to missionary sex, right? That's what it is. The Bucs offense is missionary sex. It's fine. It's still sex. They're still playing football, right? But I mean, it was just run the ball up the middle, run the ball up the middle, run the ball up the middle, right? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Josh Grizzard or whoever's making these final decisions, you know the weapons we have. Why is Kate Otten your leading receiver today? Why are we not scheming our wide receivers open more? Why are we not making a focus on getting the ball to the guys that make the plays, guys with elite talent like Chris Godwin and McMillan? And you notice I didn't even mention Mike Evans first, right? Even though we know he's a Hall of Famer. I'm talking about these, McMillan's a younger guy.
Does he come back next year?
It all depends on who the head coach is.
Okay.
And the offensive coordinator.
Because in my heart, I'm like, I don't think he wants to end on that kind of a season.
Sure.
And like, I think he's still got some gas in the tank, but then I just worry about like his injuries and he, does he play more timid? Does he play more like?
I don't think he does. I don't think Mike Evans knows how to play timid, but I think now his 1,000-yard streak's broke, right?
I know, which sucks.
Really sucks, but everything comes to an end eventually. I think now this will be his swan song, his final season.
Yeah.
He's going to go out the way he wants to go out.
I hope.
And I think if he stays a Buccaneer, and I think he probably would prefer to do that, it's really going to have to be who's the offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
Who's the head coach? What is our situation? Because if it isn't an absolutely perfect situation, I wouldn't blame him for going and playing his last year in Houston, where he's from Galveston.
All right.
He's talked about if he was going to play for another team, it would be the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes to win a Super Bowl, but that's off the table now because the Chiefs suck balls. Yeah. Houston's very good. They're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're very good. And to go back and play near where he grew up, I can understand that. Play with a different team for one last season. A lot of legends do it. Jerry Rice did it. He went to the Raiders and whatever. But I don't think Mike Evans I don't think he owes Tampa any more than he's given us. And I wouldn't want him to come back unless it was a perfect situation for him. As selfish as I feel about it, and I want to see him in a Bucs jersey forever.
Yeah, same.
I want Mike Evans to go out the way he wants to go out, what's best for him, his family, and everything else. He's done way more for us than we could have ever asked anybody to do. So I'm content with his career right where it is. If he wants to retire, I'll be sad, but I'm super happy for Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's take one call before we take our final break. Hello, you're on the Mike Calta Aftershow. I'm Johnny. That's JoJo. How can we help you?
Hi, guys and gal. One thing I don't seem to hear a lot of people talking about with the Bucs is that I think they were overrated this year. What happened early was they barely won a bunch of those first games that they won, and some of those should have been considered easily winnable games, and they barely won. Sure, they found ways to win, but I mean, they last minute barely won. So, at the beginning of the season when everyone was screaming MVP this and Super Bowl that, you gotta do better than barely beating crappy teams.
I mean, they barely beat a couple really good teams too. They beat the Seahawks at home, who are the number one seed in the NFC. They beat San Francisco. And if you look at the NFL every week, great teams barely win every week. Most games are within a few points. There's not a lot of blowouts every week. So
no. I agree. There were flashes of brilliance, and there were a couple of great teams that they beat, but the numbers weren't showing that. I think they ended up exactly where they were supposed to this year. Hopefully next year will be better.
And thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. We do got to take a break. And I'll wrap up with this final thought. I think it didn't take defensive coordinators long to figure out Josh Grizzard. I think that's a problem. I think they were trying to work around injuries. That's a problem. And I think experienced offensive coordinators are better at doing that than a guy that's doing it for the first time. I think somehow Todd Bowles lost the locker room. I feel like the players weren't playing up to their full potential. I feel like the defense was way more talented than they looked like on the field. And I think Todd Bowles knows how to coach defense. So I can't explain what happened on defense, but they sucked really bad, real bad. So, and I think maybe that brought the offense down when they said, hey, I think the whole team as a whole just lost their confidence, which is sad. These are professionals. These are millionaires. So, all right, I am confident we got a few minutes left to talk. We will do it when we come back. Let's see. Let me pull off all these notes.
Just rapid fire. Go.
Okay.
Give me your thoughts on
Chevy Chase is an asshole. We'll talk about it.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. Here's your chance to cash in on the Bone Bonus 2026.
You don't know how much I need this money.
The Bone Bonus returns Monday, January 12th at 8 a.m. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
The Bone Bonus is back. Keep listening for your chances to win. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Are you ready to go from looking for a job to landing a career? Hillsborough College has the tools to reach your goals. Our fast-track workforce training leads to exciting careers with competitive salaries. You'll find accessible, affordable programs with convenient schedules that fit your needs. Our dynamic learning environment features expert faculty and leadership opportunities. It's time to change your life. At HC, we'll get you there. Register now at hcfl.edu.
Because we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see lots of lawyers' ads. Most seem to be bragging on results, but are they true or misleading? For example, in some cases, a firm may try a case even though the at-fault party has no lawyer, then brag in the ad about their results. My son Matt got one for nearly $50 million, but we never collected one dime. Some lawyers may say they got a result even though they were sitting second chair at a firm like mine, and even though they had little to do with it. Happens all the time. All that glitters is not gold. At Morgan & Morgan, our results are real. Visit forthepeople.com and go to settlements and verdicts to see for yourself what your case may be worth before you hire a law firm. Do your homework. Fact check. It's easy and too important not to. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hi, it's Bob, Badger Bob from Badger Bob Services, and we're in Tampa Bay now.
That's right, Badger Bob's is now in Tampa, and as a special welcome, get any size complete cooling system for only $99.99 a month with zero down. Plus, you get Badger Bob's unbeatable lifetime warranty. All repairs, annual tune-ups, and even filters are no additional charge for life.
Get your free in-home estimate at BadgerBobs.com. Badger Bobs.
License CAC 1815977.
I used to talk about the weather as small talk. Now I talk about McValue deal days at McDonald's. A 99-cent select breakfast sandwich on Mondays? I'm chit-chatting about it. A sausage McGriddles to start my week? Catch me yapping all day, dude. I'm not even mad about it. You want the deals? You need the app. Wake up with a delicious breakfast sandwich only in the app. These deals will definitely give you something to talk about. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Valid Mondays in January and February. Participating McDonald's. Valid once per day. Must opt into rewards.
GiveTown Bike Fest is Florida's most entertaining biker event, and it's back January 9th through the 11th at 6915 Riverview Drive in Riverview. 3 full stages of bikes, bands, and nonstop action with over 30 bands on multiple stages. The legendary Wall of Death Steel Cage, free Ferris wheel rides, and wild entertainers you won't see anywhere else. And yeah, this is the home of the world-famous Pee-wee Burger. Tickets are just $10, parking is free, and hosted by everyone's favorite biker hypnotist, Gary Michaels. January 9th through the 11th, GiveTown Bike Fest. For details, visit GiveTownMotorcycleRally.com.
Reward yourself or someone else with a luxury pre-owned Rolex from International Diamond Center.
They're in pristine condition. Everything's been authenticated.
That's IDC's Brian LeClaire, who scours the world to find the highest quality Rolex timepieces. Immaculate, well cared for, flawless.
You're going to find that the quality and overall condition of the watches looks very much mint, the way that you'd want it. You're not going to see the difference when you shop at IDC between the ones that you'd get at your authorized dealer and what we have here.
And unlike the authorized Rolex dealers, IDC has all the models you want ready for purchase.
You want a Pepsi? We've got it. You want a Batman? We've got it. You want a Sprite? We've got it. You want a Bruce Wayne? We've got it. You want a Submariner All-Glow? We've got it.
Exquisite pre-owned Rolex watches at the best prices you'll find anywhere.
We know what the pricing looks like in the marketplace around us, and we know that we completely obliterate the competition when it comes to the pricing.
Find the Rolex of your dreams today at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Suncoast's Cashback Plus gives you up to 20% back when combined with your Suncoast Credit Union checking account. From everyday purchases, dining out, or buying gift cards, you'll get cash back on the spot. No credit card required. Get started at suncoast.com/morecash.
Bull riding is not just a sport,
It's a gamble of guts and glory. Nothing else compares. It's PBR Tampa at Benchmark International Arena, January 23rd and 24th. Ready to be cowboy? Get your tickets at Ticketmaster. It's bull time.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. To see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show. Monday morning, we're all back. Full team, live on your radio. Happy 2026, folks. I'm Johnny B. I've been here the whole time, filling in, trying to do the best I can. Even on the other station over there. You know, can't be playing Tampa Bay's only R&B on Saturdays. Yeah.
Man of many talents.
What are you going to do? It's JoJo, everybody. Speaking of talents, we only got a few minutes left. JoJo.
Yeah, I know.
It does go well. Oh, my God. They were talking about this morning. CNN, I guess they do documentaries and stuff. The Chevy Chase documentary. I have not seen it.
I have not seen it either.
But this is not a shock to me. Apparently, he did the documentary because he said he has a reputation of being an asshole, and he wanted to prove he wasn't an asshole. But then after doing the documentary, everybody who saw the documentary pretty much has figured out he is definitely an asshole.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to watch it now because like Gio was saying this morning, I like his movies a lot. I like his characters on his movies a lot. I don't need to know that he's a jerk off in real life.
Oh, I just assume everybody is.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, I just don't think. I think everybody in those positions, and he's, obviously a higher,
sure,
more iconic actor and whatever. But Jennifer Lopez, I assume that she's just
definitely
nasty and difficult to work with. And
I have a list here from BuzzFeed of people reporting the biggest a-hole celebrities.
Yeah.
And
I've worked with celebrities. I've worked with musicians, and I've seen their writers and what they demand, which is insane. But it's just this power trip that they go on. I just assume that they all, to some degree, have it, and then obviously the
whole "you know who I am" thing is like, wow, we know who you are. Yeah, Jennifer Lopez. Somebody said a friend of mine waited on her and her entourage. She made ridiculous demands, threw fits over a bottle of water, hogged her table for 3 hours, and then didn't even tip anybody. Oh, boy.
So the thing that I would say with that is she's probably not the one paying. It's probably one of her people that are left to handle.
She need to make sure her people tip.
Well, I mean, yes.
And don't be an asshole.
But also, just why wouldn't you autograt that? Like, people are stupid.
Like the opposite. Like if you had to think of the nicest local celebrities, what's one of the first ones you think of? There's one, the first one I think of, like, boom, it's like automatic every single time.
Is?
Mike Allstott.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's one of the nicest celebrities.
I think that there's a lot of them, but I think in certain situations, the power, the ego, the money, the fame, it all comes into play.
I heard a story.
Because I think everybody can be nice. I think everybody has some decency. But I think if you're on set with Chevy Chase and you're not doing your scene right, I think he's going to be a complete, you know what I mean? I think if he asks for something to be there and it's not there, he's going to be a jerk. I think that he's going to demand more of staff and of co-stars than.
I don't think it's just that. Like, I think what they gathered from the documentary is that he thinks he's better than everybody.
I'm sure.
He doesn't like to take direction from a director of a TV show. Like a director told him, hey, do a little pause before that line. And he goes, you think you know more about comedy than me? And the director told him, in this situation, yeah, I do. And it's like, yeah, like there's nothing wrong with that. I saw, and we gotta go, but I saw such a great clip from Louis C.K. was on a podcast with David Spade and the other SNL guy that does a podcast with David Spade. Why am I brain farting his name all of a sudden?
Oh, Dana Carvey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They do a great podcast, and Louis C.K. told a story about something that Dana Carvey said to him when he was writing for SNL that stuck with him. And it almost made me emotional because Louis C.K., he said it really stuck with him forever. But he wrote a sketch where, if you remember, Dana Carvey was Tom Brokaw.
Yes.
And it was a great sketch, right? And Louis C.K. is telling the story on the podcast. He goes, I wrote a line, and the line was something about, I can't think of the line, but he said somebody was attacked in a convenience store. But the whole line was, the ending was a convenience store, and Louis C.K. walked over to him and said, hey, do a little pause before a convenience store. And he said he did it live on SNL, and it got a big pop. And he said he called him over, and Louis C.K. said, you called me over to the desk, and you said, hey, you bought me another laugh. That's huge.
Aw.
You are valuable.
Yeah.
And he said, I never forgot that.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's very cool.
Yeah. So
he's probably, there's few and far of those,
So not an asshole.
No.
You think Chevy Chase would have done that?
No.
Exactly.
He would have been like, told you.
Yeah.
Told you that's where the laugh would come in.
I already knew to do a pause.
That's why I told you.
Anyway.
Nah. I mean, I would probably still watch it, just eventually.
Well, whether you think they're assholes or not, the rest of the crew is here. JP is up next with Monica and Dizzy. And then, of course, Sinning Show with Dizzy. Drew Garabo live with a cat named Mo. All the way up, baby.
So good to be back.
Hell yeah. I love you. I'm so happy you're here.
Oh, right back at you, skinny mini you.
I'm not yet, but I'm working on it, dog. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the support. Everybody's sending me nice messages. Very sweet of you. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. See you tomorrow. Maybe. Bye.
It's the Mike Calta Aftershow on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Love free tickets? Go to the contest page at theboneonline.com and enter to win tickets to some of the greatest shows coming to Tampa Bay in 2026. Satch Vibe Band at the Baycare Sound, Skinner at the Amp in July, Motley Crue at the Amp on August 15th, and more. More chances to win on the Bone app.
Injured? The system's not built for you. We are. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
At BrandonHonda.com, we've simplified the way you can buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Visit BrandonHonda.com to unlock the best price on any vehicle in stock. Plus, get your guaranteed credit approval, a real offer on your trade, and calculate your payments right online. And all vehicles come with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Right now, you can buy with 0 down and make no payments for 90 days. Save yourself the hassle and get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0151 for more information.
The after-holiday sale at the Golden Diamond Source has been extended. For a limited time only, get up to 40% off everything in the store. That's rings, necklaces, earrings, pendants, and chains. A wide variety of items are on sale up to 40% off of everything. And if you're thinking about getting engaged this season, get that special ring at the Golden Diamond Source. They have over 1,000 diamonds to choose from, and you can select your diamond and your mounting and get it set in a very short period of time. There's no better place to go if you're thinking about getting engaged than the Golden Diamond Source. And if you're not sure what to get, you can always get a gift card and let your special someone pick out precisely what they want. And they also have 0% financing for up to 5 years. If you finance $5,000, that's only $83 a month. It only happens at the Golden Diamond Source. When you're looking for a diamond, make sure it's a real diamond and make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond.